They throwing the ball finally.
7 back to pass. He's going deep.
Incomplete! Turn over on down! We got 26, 47 seconds on the clock.
Call it.
What a huge senior night win for our Hawks. That was beautiful. I mean, beautiful. Your final score. Your South Gibson Hornets 21. Your Southside Hawks 26.
It's Friday, November 1st. Welcome to Hawk TV. I'm Landon.
And I'm Houston. We have a great show prepared for y'all today. Thank you for joining us. Let's get right into it.
Get you a burger. Burger good for you, twin.
Hey, Landon, what do you think about the cookout we had this Wednesday?
It's straight. I mean, I had a good time. My favorite part was the football part. What was your favorite part?
I liked playing that Gaga ball game. It was pretty fun. Let's take a look at the recent reward incentives we've had. The theater department put on an improv show last Friday. It was a reward for students who had good attendance during the first 9 weeks. To attend the show, students must have had no more than 2 absences. 3 tardies counted as an absence, and that included leaving early. All medical notes from the official doctor's office were counted as exempt. In addition to the show, students also received gift cards from a variety of local businesses. The cookout was Wednesday during third block. Students with no referrals through the first 9 weeks went to the football field to enjoy some food and fun. T-Cat Jackson sponsored the cookout, and the South Jackson Food Giant provided the water bottles. Hawk TV's Corey Henderson was on the field with a GoPro. Let's look at the highlights.
So y'all just run a bike. And this is the football section.
You in the mirror. Yo, guys, this is a video. It's 20 minutes long. We're gonna run anyways.
Go ahead. Go on the mirror.
She's sorry. You don't want to go guard her.
You go guard her? Who? KK.
Yes, I got
to do it. Somebody trip me, so I got to run.
Mark, get back.
Now, she gonna get some girl. You want to run her out? Yeah, a girl need to guard her.
Why you playing games? What's this all to see? You ain't seen me, but over. What I do?
So, Houston, have you thought about where you're going to college next year?
I have no set in stone answer yet, but I've applied somewhere. This Wednesday, I got to meet with UT Martin's Chancellor, Dr. Freeman. Hawk TV's Cam and Jordan got to meet up with him and interview him. Let's hear what he had to say.
And the reason why we're here is to give an opportunity to give us a chance to talk with Southside High School students who are interested in enrolling at UTM and to talk about higher education in general and the importance of higher education. We had a large group of students, about 30 students who showed up to talk with us and ask questions about UTM and about going to college and about our academic programs. And so I think it went really well. Lots of interest and lots of enthusiasm. I'm looking forward to greeting them as new freshmen on our campus next fall.
You know we got a 4-day week next week. Do you know why?
Yeah, we're out next Tuesday for Election Day. And speaking of election, the Student Council held a mock election. Let's take a look.
I'm Clark, here to tell you about the mock election that we had earlier this week. For U.S. House of Representatives, James Hart received 21% of the vote, Sarah Freeman received 35% of the vote, and David Kustoff won with 40% of the vote. For U.S. Senate, Hastina Robinson received 7% of the vote, Pamela Moses received 20%, Gloria Johnson 22%, and Marsha Blackburn won with 45% of the vote. For the office of president, Robert Kennedy received 3% of the vote, Kamala Harris received 36% of the vote, and Donald Trump won with 60% of the vote. A total of 170 students voted in the mock election. That's about 22% of the student body. The mock election shows the importance of getting out to vote. If only 22% of the population votes, 80% of the student body didn't use their voice. 20% of the people got to decide how the election played out for everyone. The more people who use their voice, the better chance we have of improving the government. So what I'm trying to say is, don't be a ghost or I'll have to come get rid of you. For Halt TV, I'm Clark Burkhead.
The baseball team had their annual Halloween game.
Let's take a look. That looks fun, but now we need to get serious for a little minute.
I assume you're talking about the assembly. Let's take a look.
Some of you in this room are just, you're going through it. You're having a bad day, and I'm here to tell you, today's the day that you get to stand up and say something and change that.
But have we ever thought about what happens when the joke is at the expense of someone else's life? Like the words we say could literally cause somebody to make a decision that they can never take back. And how often do we all just stand idly by as these jokes are said about somebody else in the room, or maybe not even in the room, and we just stand by and we aren't willing to say anything about it. Even more so what people are willing to say online, because they don't have to look you in the face as they say it.
That's really our message today, is to stand up and say something. You can make an impact and a difference in those around you. It's really about this moment right here, where your life can be changed. It's about saving lives. It's about achieving significance in your life. And we can so easily walk through our years in school and never say anything and see our friends and our peers struggle. But if you choose today and make that one choice, man, you can change a school. This is a family.
Very moving, very powerful, and we just want students to know that we are here for you.
Hey Hawk TV, the question of the week is, what do you think you will be in 5 years? In 5 years, I think I'll be somewhere in college or probably finna graduate college.
5 years, I'm gonna have 5 children, millionaire.
I'm gonna have CDL or BD1.
I see myself being very successful, not in Jackson, Tennessee, not in Tennessee at all, with my soulmate, living life.
In college, trying to do good in life, because, you know, I'm a good man.
I see myself going to school to be a physical therapist.
And I'm going to college for ultrasound tech.
I see myself graduating college because I'm trying to be successful in life.
I see myself in 5 years being married to John Morant and a nurse.
I see myself acting. I see myself doing music. I see myself doing all sorts of good things, making the world a better place, you know what I'm saying? Being a good person.
Number one, I'd like to see myself retired and traveling. I taught a lot of students and I have a lot of students that are performers around the country. And so I would just love to be going around and just being able to live my best life and enjoy my students and the fruits of my labor.
I see myself as a film director.
I see myself married with 2 different baby daddies and 17 kids.
Either in real estate or having my own hair business, hopefully.
I see myself, being successful in college, doing my thing, you feel?
I see myself going to school to be an ultrasound tech.
It's on Mr. Beast channel.
In 5 years, I see myself right here at Southside High School, loving these kids.
I see myself in 5 years in college.
I see myself in college.
I see myself 2 years into college.
Big house, 8 cars, and a ton of money.
I'm being in Europe,
just remember my name, Nelson Hernandez. Remember the name. I'm gonna be a legend, an icon, everything.
Mr. Gillettes Class took a hands-on approach to learning about World War I and trench warfare. Let's take a look at what he had to say to some of his students.
Well, as you can see, they really went all out, especially this one right here. But this whole table did very well. So thoughts were initially pretty good. They had to write a diary entry from the perspective of a soldier during this time period. They had to answer some questions, and last but not least, they had to actually make a trench. So we had materials of all kinds. We had like obviously some styrofoam here, some clay. Somebody actually made like a bomb dropping over there. I don't want to get too nerdy into it, but they did really good. And so I'm going to do another project in the future. I don't know what it's going to be, but they really like making this stuff because I had them reflect on it and stuff. And so they said that they really wanted to do another one. So thoughts on it overall, really positive. I was hoping that people would bring some good stuff, not just like a shoebox with like a couple twigs in it. And so they went all out. So it's pretty positive overall. I'd definitely do it again.
We had the research trenches that our countries made. We get our own country. We had the research trenches that our countries made. Then we had to get stuff to like create our own trench.
Y'all, our project was so good. Like, we had to detail the scene. Ours had a scene. Everybody else was just playing.
Now it's time for news and announcements.
Southside Band recently competed in the Gibson County Marching Invitational. The band had their best outing of the year in Class A1. They finished second in percussion, third in drum major, and second place in band. Great job, Mr. Sinclair, Mr. Barker, and the band. Southside will host a TWRA for their boater safety class on November 18th in the library. The time is from 5:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. If you are a duck hunter, this night is especially for you. See Miss Perry if you're interested. The Miss Southside pageant will be on November 15th at 6 p.m. in the Fine Arts Auditorium. It's open to the public. Tickets are $10 at the door. Please come out and cheer on your classmates as they compete to become the 2024-25 Miss Southside.
Thanks for joining us. It's been a spooky week.
And don't forget, next Tuesday is Election Day. Your voice matters.
Some of y'all have some great costumes. Stay tuned for bloopers.
Hey, dang, what was I supposed to say? Hey guys, okay.
You're gonna cut out the best part? Oh, okay. I was like, don't cut the best part.
Well, I touched him. You didn't.
John Morant is my man.
Mom, this is a message to my man, babe. You know who you are. I love you so much. And wait, that's a big word, but like not like that. Just like, because God calls us to love everybody. So like, I love you so much. And basketball season coming up, I will keep your number on my shirt. Name gonna be on the back, like all that. You.
That's all? That's it?